Jennifer Tilly made a memorable impression during her season on a popular reality series. Her gregarious nature and bold fashion choices truly stood out. Her philosophy, life's too short not to opt for standout picks. Jennifer, a close friend of Sutton Strack, joined the series with a vibrant energy. She and Bazoma St. John revitalized the show in season 14 and quickly won over fans. Jennifer, in particular, was noticed for her lively and enjoyable fashion selections. Jennifer Tilly considers her outfits for the show as costumes. Jennifer discussed with Harper's Bazaar her approach to dressing for the series. She decided early on that for any event, big or small, she would go all out. I approached dressing for the show as sort of like costumes, she shared. I was wearing a polka dot Dolce & Gabbana dress with polka dot shoes. There was one where I wore a red and white striped caftan with red and white striped glasses and a red and white striped hat. I just thought the excess makes it fun, she explained, and honestly, filming can be challenging, so why not have fun while doing it? She even admitted that for more ordinary scenes, many of the other cast members would wear jeans, but not Jennifer. How much more fun is it if you're wearing something blowing in the wind or gold sunglasses and heels, pumping gas? That way, it's much more of an exciting visual. As far as Jennifer is concerned, she isn't interested in promoting the "I'm the same as you" in jeans and tees narrative. Instead, she prefers to showcase her fabulous, elegant, and strange life. After all, reality television isn't real life. It's somewhat of a fantasy. As long as you're getting yelled at, you might as well look glamorous while it's happening, she concluded with a laugh, and she's not wrong. We're looking forward to seeing more of Jennifer's gorgeous fashion. She's hinted at an exciting new season that is sure to feature plenty of glam and likely plenty of dramatic moments too. The world, as Arabella saw it, was a stage, and every day was a new performance. Her stage was the sprawling, sun-drenched city of Las Verdes, a place where people either blended in with the beige backdrop of their suburban lives or shouted their presence to the heavens. Arabella, of course, was a shouter. It was a Tuesday morning, a day most people would categorize as mundane. The air was thick with the scent of jasmine and car exhaust. Arabella stood at the gas pump, not in jeans and a t-shirt like the woman in the next lane, but in a flowing, marigold yellow caftan with oversized, matching cat-eye sunglasses. Her hair, a meticulously styled cloud of auburn curls, was held in place by a crystal-encrusted headband. She moved with an easy grace, a swan in a sea of sparrows, as she clicked the nozzle into the tank. Her best friend, a sensible and perpetually amused woman named Chloe, pulled up in a sensible silver sedan. Chloe rolled down the window and offered a wide smile. "Pumping gas in Couture again, Arabella." Arabella adjusted her glasses, the lenses catching the morning light. "Chloe, darling, why would I do anything else? It's a moment, a tableau, and besides," she leaned in conspiratorially, "this way, if a paparazzi jumps out from behind the dumpster, I'm ready." Chloe laughed, a warm, genuine sound. Always ready for your close-up. Arabella's philosophy was simple. Life was too short for quiet moments. Every outfit was a costume, an elaborate piece of armor she wore to navigate the difficult and sometimes tedious world. She'd inherited a small fortune and a massive, crumbling Spanish-style villa from a distant aunt, and with it, the expectation that she would live a fabulous, elegant, and strange life. She took the directive literally. She wore sequins to the grocery store, a full fur bow to a book club meeting, and once a shimmering gown with a train just to walk her tiny Chihuahua Pip around the block. Her life truly became a spectacle when she joined a new, semi-scripted reality show about the city's social elite, titled Las Verdes Luminaries. It was a world of carefully staged brunches, dramatic confrontations, and a camera crew that followed your every move. While the other cast members would often revert to casual wear during the show's downtime, Hoping to appear more relatable to the audience, Arabella doubled down. They want to see our lives, don't they? She had told Chloe over a very dramatic-looking, very glittery martini. They want the fantasy, the excess. They don't want to see me in my ratty sweats like I'm about to binge-watch a true crime documentary. They want to see the person who might be a suspect in a true crime documentary. Her first major on-screen moment was a particularly heated argument with another cast member, a woman named Genevieve, at a charity gala. Genevieve was in a sleek, understated black dress, her face a mask of furious composure. Arabella, meanwhile, was a vision in a flamingo pink taffeta ball gown, a tiny birdcage perched askew on her head, and a hand fan decorated with ostrich feathers that she snapped open and shut for emphasis. "You're making a mockery of this event," Genevieve hissed, her voice low and venomous. Arabella simply smiled, the feathers on her fan rustling as she wafted a breeze toward herself. "A mockery? Darling, you're the one in an outfit that looks like a big statement. I'm a celebration. As long as you're going to yell at me, you might as well have something beautiful to look at while you do it." The line became a fan favorite. It perfectly encapsulated her entire persona. She was a hurricane of glamour in a world of carefully constructed facades, and the audience adored her for it. But the costumes were more than just a performance for the cameras. They were her shield. Her aunt, the eccentric and beloved Stella, had lived her life with an almost theatrical joy, but she had also carried a quiet, deep sadness. Stella had taught Arabella that beauty and spectacle could be a refuge from pain. "Wear the jewels, Arabella," Stella had told her on her deathbed. "Wear the heels, make every day a grand occasion, because sometimes the world is ugly and you have to create your own beauty to survive it." This philosophy was put to the test one gray afternoon when Arabella received a call from Chloe. Her voice was small and broken. "My father, he's gone." The world seemed to lose its color. For the first time in years, Arabella felt the urge to put on something simple, something that didn't demand attention, something to blend in. She went to Chloe's house in a black cashmere sweater and a pair of perfectly tailored trousers, an outfit that felt like a compromise, a surrender to the solemnity of the moment. Chloe answered the door, her eyes red and puffy. She looked at Arabella, not with anger, but with a flicker of something she couldn't quite place. "You're dressed down," Chloe said, her voice a little choked. "I didn't think it was appropriate to be." "Well, me," Arabella admitted, feeling suddenly small. Chloe shook her head. "No, that's not what I need right now. I need you. I need the ridiculous, glorious you who shows up at the gas station in a caftan. I need that reminder that there's still joy and color in the world, even when everything feels so muted." That night, Arabella went home and pulled out her favorite red and white striped caftan, the one with the matching glasses and a Johnny hat she had mentioned in her interview. She looked at her reflection, at the vibrant stripes and the playful accessories, and for the first time, she saw not a costume, but a promise. A promise to her aunt, a promise to her friend, a promise to herself. The next day, she showed up at Chloe's house with the most outrageous floral arrangement the local florist had ever seen, a cascade of impossible colors and fragrances. She was wearing a dress made entirely of gold sequined fabric that caught the light with every step, and a pair of heels that must have been a foot high. Chloe's sad smile broke into a genuine watery laugh. "Now that's more like it," she said, her voice filled with a familiar warmth. Arabella hugged her friend tightly, the sequins on her dress glittering. "The world can be hard," she whispered into Chloe's ear, "but we'll look glamorous while it's happening." It wasn't just a line for a television show anymore. It was a truth, a way of life, and a testament to the power of finding your own kind of beauty in a world that so often forgets to be beautiful. The season of sequins. Chloe's grief was a heavy, gray blanket, and Arabella became her personal tailor, cutting holes in it to let in bursts of color and light. She insisted on a grief getaway, a concept that sounded absurd and yet was exactly what Chloe needed. They didn't go to some quiet, contemplative retreat. Instead, Arabella booked them into a fantastical, Art Deco-themed hotel in Palm Springs, a place where the wallpaper was a riot of peacock feathers, and the pool was shaped like a grand piano. For Chloe, Arabella's glamour wasn't an escape from reality. It was an acknowledgement of it. It was a way of saying, yes, the world is broken, but look, we can still have this. They spent their days in matching, custom-made sun hats the size of satellite dishes, sipping umbrella drinks and gossiping about the show. Chloe, initially hesitant, soon found herself trying on a pair of Arabella's outrageous sunglasses, laughing for the first time in weeks at the world tinted in rose gold. Back in Las Verdes, the camera crews of Las Verdes luminaries were getting restless. The first season had been a smash, largely due to Arabella's over-the-top personality. The network wanted more drama, more spectacle. The producers' emails to Arabella became more frequent, more demanding.